Students, today we'll continue with exercise number 3.3 from sum number 3, and today's assignment would be question number 3, 4, 5 and 6, 4 sums. Okay students, now as you see I've not written the question number 3, okay, but I will read for you and then I will explain what exactly I've done. The question number 3 is, can a quadrilateral ABCD, see I've written, this is a rough sketch, ABCD is a quadrilateral. So they have asked, can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram? If, now they have asked three questions. If angle D plus angle B equals to 180 degree, angle D plus angle B equals to 180 degree, is it possible? No. Why? As we know that in parallelogram the opposite sides are parallel to are equal to each other, isn't it? But they have shown that the sum of angle D plus angle B equals to 180 degrees. So it was a property of adjacent angle, isn't it? So this could be this. If they would have written angle A plus angle B equals to 180 degree, then we would have written yes, in this case quadrilateral ABCD would be a parallelogram, but in this case it is not matching with the property of parallelogram. Okay, the second question they have asked, if AB equals to DC, suppose AB equals to DC, now this is okay, AB equals to ADC, now this property is matching. Now along with that they have given another value, that is AD equals to 4 centimeter. Now they have given AD equals to 4 centimeter and BC they have given as 4.4 centimeter. Now is this somewhere that you see that it is not matching with the property of parallelogram? If you see this two side, then it is matching, because we know that in parallelogram the opposite sides are parallel and equal. But in this case students, AD should be equals to BC, but in this case you see the value of AD is given 4 centimeter, whereas the BC value is 4.4 centimeter. So again it is not right, because it should have been 4 centimeter, not 4.4 centimeter. So I have written no, opposite sides AD and BC are of different length. They are possessing, the AB and DC are having a same length, but as because AD and BC are having a different length, so it is ABCD cannot be a parallelogram. Now the third question they have asked, that angle A equals to 70 degree. Now see, angle A equals to 70 degree and angle C equals to 65 degree. Is it possible? No. As we know that according to the property of parallelogram, the opposite angle should be equal to each other. If this is 65, then it should have been 65, or if this is 70, then this angle C should have also be what? 70 degrees. So see, again the angle measures are not same, so I have written no, opposite angle A and C have different measures, so it is also not possible. So in all the cases ABCD will not be a parallelogram. Okay, now let's move on to question number 4. Now here I have written the question. See, draw a rough figure of a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram. Okay, so you have to draw a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram but has exactly two opposite angles of equal measure. That is, the two opposite angles should be equal to each other. So this is a right example for it. Kite. You see, the kite, these two angles are opposite to each other. So they have said but has exactly two opposite angles. See, these are opposite angles and they are equal also, but these two angles are not equal. Only one pair of opposite angles are equal, but these two opposite angles are not equal. And this is why, and you see that the opposite sides are also not parallel. Opposite to AB is what? DC. They are not parallel and equal. They are not equal. Okay, so these are some of the reasons why this is not a parallelogram, but the opposite angles are equal. See, I have written number 1, two opposite angles, angle B equals to angle D. This is the first criteria, that the two opposite angles should be equal. But why they are not parallelogram? So I have written opposite sides are not parallel and equal, and also angle A is not equals to C. So these are some of the reasons why it is not a parallelogram, but we have maintained this particular property, that is two opposite angles are equal. Okay, now let's move on to the next question, that is question number 5. Question number 5 is very easy. See, the measure of two adjacent angles of parallelogram are in the ratio 3:2. Now the measure of the adjacent angle of a parallelogram are given in ratio form. Okay, find the measure of each of the angles of the parallelogram. Now for this you have to draw a rough sketch of a parallelogram. That is, I have drawn one parallelogram. I have named it also A, B, C, D. Now as per as the first line, they have said that two adjacent angles are in the ratio 3:2. So I have let these two angles are adjacent angles. Okay, so let angle A be 3x and angle B be 2x. These are two adjacent angles I have taken. Okay, you could have taken D and C also, no problem. So if I have taken angle A as 3x, then obviously angle C would be 3x, as because in parallelogram the opposite sides are equal. Similarly, when angle B is 2x, then obviously angle D would be also 2x, isn't it? Because again opposites angles are equal. So you see, what is the first thing that I have done? That let angle A equals to 3x and angle B equals to 2x. Okay, now we know angle A plus B equals to 180 degree. Why? Because they are adjacent to each other, isn't it? Now we'll put the value of angle A. What is it? It is 3x plus, what is the value of B? We'll put the value of B, that is, yes, 2x equals to 180 degree. Now we'll add up. 3x plus 2x is what? 5x. We'll transpose that 5 to right hand side, so it will look like x equals to 180 upon 5, and finally we'll get the value of x as 36. Now as because they have asked, you have to get the measure of all the angles. So first thing that we'll do is that which are the angles which are equal to each other. That is, angle A and angle C are equal. So I have written angle A equals to angle C, both measures 3x only. 3x. Now as we know the value of x is 36, so we'll multiply 3 with 36. So that is 3 into 36 is 108. That is, angle A and angle C is 108 degree. Now similarly, angle D and angle B are also equal. So you see I have written angle B equals to angle D. What this measures? 2x, isn't it? What is the value of x? Again 3x. So we'll multiply 3x 36 in, sorry, not 3x, 36 into 2. Okay, so 2 into 36 is 72 degree. So these are the required values of all the angles of the parallelogram A, B, C, D. Now let's move on to the last sum of today's session. Now this is two adjacent angles of a parallelogram have equal measures. All the angles now. Okay, all the angles of the parallelograms are equal. Now they have asked, then find the measure of each of the angles of the parallelogram. Now in this case, again I have drawn a rough sketch of a parallelogram ABCD. Okay, now in this case they are saying that all the angles are equal. So if I would let A as x, then all the angle will be also x. So see, let angle A equals to angle B equals to x. Okay, so if A and B is x, then let any one angle you can let as x. Okay, this is not the issue. Let A equals to x. Okay, so as because they have already said, okay, as because two adjacent angles of equal are equal, so write it as B only. Okay, because two adjacent angles are equal, so I should have mentioned these two adjacent angles. So these two adjacent angles are equal, so let angle A equals to angle B equals to x. Now we know that the sum of two adjacent angles is always 180 degrees, so I have written this angle A plus angle B equals to 180 degree. Why? Always give the reason, as I have already mentioned earlier also. Now put the values, that is A equals to, angle A equals to what? X, angle B equals to x equals to 180 degree, x plus x equals to 2x equals to 180 degree. Now you have to transpose this 2 to the right hand side, so finally we will get the value of x as 90 degree. Now what would be the measure of all the other angles? So if A is 90 degrees, so obviously angle C would be also 90 degree. Similarly, the value of B is also 90, so angle D would be also 90 degrees. So angle A equals to angle B equals to C equals to angle D equals to 90 degrees. So all the angle measures 90 degrees, students. Okay, I hope you have understood. Thank you and take care.